Hello and welcome back to BC Tech TV SL. I am Baika Conte, CEO and owner of the BC Tech TV SL channel, a channel that educates you about diversity visa lottery and updates concerning DV lottery. Today, people want to know the status of all those that are going for the interview for the diversity visa lottery, the simplest interview as far as immigrating to the United States of America is concerned. The simplest interview ever upon all the interview concerning immigrating going to the United States of America. Diversity visa lottery interview is one of the simplest interview. Get it in mind. Okay, now let me go straight to the point. But before I proceed, please, if you are new to this YouTube channel, please go ahead. Below there is the subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button, like my videos, go about share these videos so that other people can learn, watch this video and learn. All right, now the question and answer. Let me go straight to the questions that you will be asked during the diversity visa lottery. But before I proceed, all DV lottery winner has their experience during the interview. All right, now the first question. Now, if you are a winner, after you meeting the consular officer that will be interviewing you, he will first greeting. Let me say greeting. Greeting will be between you guys. Hello, you say hi, you say hello. All right, then he will first congratulate you for being a winner for the diversity visa lottery this specific year. All right, he will congratulate you. Congratulations, you are a winner. All right, now the next step is that he will ask you, which state are you planning to go? You know, we have more than 50 states in the United States of America. He will ask you, the consular officer will ask you, which state are you planning to go? Then of course we have many states. We have New York, the Empire State. Of course we have Washington DC, we have California, we have Missouri, we have many states, you name them. Of course all DV winners have their favorite states when going to the United States of America. Now the consular officer will ask you, which state are you planning to go? Which state are you going to stay when you go to the United States of America? Of course you know the answer as the DV winner. You know which state are you planning to go. The next question will be, who is your host? Now, who is your host? Now let me explain. The host is the person that will be receiving you. The host is in different ways. Of course, now you will find a person to find you a place that you will be staying. At the point where you fill the DS260 form, they will ask you for the address that you will be staying when you go to the United States of America. Definitely they need that address, because that address is the address where they will be sending your green card. All information concerning DV lottery winner, that address is the address where they will be sending your informations, your green card and other documents after you arrive in the United States of America. The address is the address they will be sending all your documents. So I advise you find a host, you find person that will give you his or her address and input that address in the when filling the DS260 form. That is the host. That host, if your intimacy and cordiality within you and between you and the host, that host will go, we go to the point receiving you when arrive in the United States of America. He will be receiving you there. Some host, when you arrive in the United States of America, you go and find a hotel, but when they want to send a document concerning you being a winner, the address you input, during the time of filling the DS260 form, that address is the address they will be sending your information. When that person receive your information, we call you, said your document or your green card is with me, then you come and collect it. Okay, so they will ask you who is your host. Of course, you know your host. They will ask you, they need to know the name of the host and all those other. You're supposed to know much about your host. Okay, as far as the host gives you his details, address and other details, you're supposed to know them, because he will be asking you, the consular officer will be asking you who is your host. All right, don't mind me, the interview, the consular officer might be a woman, might be a man. All right, but the consular officer will be asking you who is your host. You need to know much about your host. All right, the next question is that the consular officer will ask you, are you married? Now, you watching this video, during the time of application, there is a place there they ask you your marital status. When you click that drop down, you will see there, you will see there unmarried. The second one, married and my wife is not a US citizen, lawful permanent resident. That your wife is not a US citizen and you are married. You are not a US citizen and your wife is not a US citizen. And the third option will be married and my wife is, or married and my spouse is a US citizen. If you are married, you the principal applicant, you are applying and they ask you your marital status. You said you are married, but your spouse, the spouse might be, if the one applying is a woman, then you will definitely say my spouse is a US citizen. And the second option will say my spouse is not a US citizen, as well as me, I am not a US citizen. Alright, now if when applying you apply as unmarried, then during the time of filling the DS-260 form, you will be asked again, are you married? You will say, no, I am not married. Make sure what you input there are lines from the beginning until the time of filling the DS-260 form. Make sure they are aligned. Mind you, you cannot crook the Department of State. You cannot crook the Department of State. Alright? When they ask you if you are married, if you are not married, say you are not married. If you apply as married, say you apply as married. You go about filling the information step by step. Alright? Now, the next question here is that, do you have kids? Now, the question here is that, do you have kids? When filling during the time of application, why the questions I will take you back during the time of application and during the time of you filling the DS-260 form. Now they ask you, are you married? When you say unmarried, definitely they will ask you number of children. You're supposed to put there 0 during the time of submitting your application. All right, now during the time of filling the DS-260 form, they will ask you number of children is the same as 0 and the same as unmarried if you are indeed unmarried. Alright, but you cannot fill the form as unmarried, then you come about filling the DS-260 form as you are married. It depends. I will make a video how to go about it. Alright, now they will ask you, do you have kids? Alright, no, you do not have kids. You apply as unmarried. Only those that are unmarried have no kids. Those that are married have kids. As far as the Department of State is concerned, DV lottery is concerned, all those that are married have kids. All those that are not married have no kids. All right, now the questions that people are asking is the educational background. They have 2 steps. Now if you are a winner and you have no high school, you went to high school but you did not have a high school degree, but you have a working experience, now they are demanding for above 2-year working experience. In what they want to see evidence. You're supposed to have a 2-year working experience, because that working experience will lead you to be successful during the interview. If you have no high school and no working experience, don't go about even processing your document, because you will be automatically disqualified during the interview. You will not pass your interview. All right. Now you're supposed to have your high school degree. Have your high school degree. If you have a backup of if you have a backup of working experience, good for you. Educational background, it depends on how you fill your DS260 form. Now they have high school, they have other certificates, they have degrees. Right? So if you feel how you fill your DS260 form is how you go about submitting evidence that this is my educational background. Okay, no matter how high you are with masters, they will take you back to your high school. You need to know that you have your high school, okay, because high school is more paramount for them. All right. Now they will ask you, what do you do for a living? Mind you, the experience of all DV interview might be the same, might not be the same. They might ask you for a working experience. Then you will tell them, what do you do for a living? You will tell them you are a businessman, or you are not working, you are still going to school. Simple as that. Not something you need to crack your head. What do you do for a living? I am still going to school. All right. If you are now working, you said I am working. All right. I'm a businessman. These are the things you need to know. Working experience depends. You might be a businessman. You need to have a document concerning your business. All right. This is what I want you to do. Now, there is two questions. Why are you going to the United States of America? This is the first question. Why are you going to the United States of America? What are you planning to do in the United States of America? Simple question. You will see it as something disturbing, but it is a simple question. Now, why are you going to the United States of America? Because I won the diversity visa lottery. I won the DV lottery. I am going to the United States of America because I won the DV lottery. Simple. What are you planning to do in the United States of America when you go there? Say, I am going to. There are three answers there. If you combine them as one, it's very simple as possible. Say, I am planning to live, study and work in the United States of America. I am planning to live, study and work in the United States of America. Simple as possible. Please, when going there, make sure you go to the original. These are backups for just making you go there with everything. Make sure when you are going to the interview, go with all the original, the original copy of your documents. Please don't go there with a laminated document. Go there with the original copy. Don't go there with a laminated document. Go there with the original document. Unlaminated document is what's required when going for the diversity visa lottery. These are the requirements as far as the diversity visa lottery is concerned. All right, don't go there with laminated documents. Okay, now make sure you go with a photocopy of each of the documents you are asked to go with during the interview. Go with a photocopy of each of the documents you are asked to go with. Okay, go with them. They need to see them. You are to go with a photocopies and the original documents. Okay, these are for the single. If you are single applicant and you are going for the interview, this is what. And a photograph, two photograph, just as a passport photo, like two photograph, a colored printed photograph. Two, they need to see them when going for the diversity visa lottery. And moreover, for single applicants, make sure you go with your interview fee. Your interview fee, you need to pay the interview fee before you can see the person, meaning a woman or a man, the person that will be interviewing you. You need to go pay $330 equivalent to your own money. You watching this video, equivalent to your own money in dollars is $330. You need to pay that money before you see the consular officer that will be interviewing you. All right, now if you are married and you fill the DS-260 form as married, make sure you go with everything. They will ask you, both you single and on what you be unmarried and married, they will ask you for your police clearance. They need to see your police clearance. They need to see your medical. Okay, there will be a window where they will ask you for all those documents before you will finally see the consular officer. Okay, it depends on how it is in your own country. Okay, if you are in Sierra Leone, you are in Ghana, you are in, you are in most of the Africa countries, and all those other countries, they have different way in which they go about the steps before you see the consular officer. All right, so you need to take your police clearance. Okay, both unmarried and married, take your police clearance. You are set. Take your medical, take your vaccination, take your medical, because in United States of America, they have ended tuberculosis. They will ask you during the time of filling the DS-260 form, do you have tuberculosis? Of course, no. If you do not have tuberculosis, say no. Okay, when you say yes, you need to explain. There will be a space there in which you explain how they want it. All right, they will ask you, do you have tuberculosis? No. Have you taken your medical? Yes. You need to tick. There is a ticking. You tick there. You put a check mark in all the answers you are supposed to submit, depending on how you feel your own DS-260 form. All right, so now take your medical, take your police clearance. If you have 2-3 kids, all right, all kids that are above the age of 16 years should take a police clearance. If that kid is above the age of 16 years, should or must take a police clearance. All right, now the kids that you will be putting, the kids that you will be saying they are my kids, must be below the age of 21 during the time of application. Must be below the age of 21. Even if before you go for the interview is now above the age of 21, as far as the dates align, the time of application, that child is below the age of 21 is eligible. All right, so take your police clearance, take your medical. Make sure you pay the visa fee, the $330. You pay that fee for each of your children and your wife, including you, the principal applicant. You pay that money before ever you be allowed to see the consular officer. All right, so thank you very much. This is just a basic advice for my viewers. If you are new to this channel, please, below there is the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you will be updated anytime I uploaded my videos. Thank you very much. Once again, I am Baika Content from the BC Tech TV SN. Thank you, and I wish you all the best.